Adam, the White Hair Master. Season 2. Episode 22. In the process of finding out why a 10-year-old boy named Tony constantly encounters strange things, Adam went to an abandoned warehouse to find out the cause. There, he learned that a homeless woman was burned to death. Soon, Adam encountered the ghost of the poor woman. But for some reason, just seeing Adam, the old woman's ghost rushed to attack Adam. But compared to the ghosts that Adam had met before, the spirit of this old woman could not be called dangerous to Adam. With just simple movements, Adam was able to evade the fierce attacks of the ghost. When he was a little away from the ghost of the old woman, Adam took out a few talismans from his pocket. Before the old woman's ghost could attack him again, Adam quickly threw the talismans in his hand. Although the old woman's ghost died not long ago, its strength has not accumulated much, but its agility is very respectable. One by one, the charms thrown by Adam were all dodged by him, but this was already in Adam's calculations, so he was not surprised at all. He continued to throw different talismans at the ghost. The result this time was similar to the last time. The old woman's ghost could still be dodged very easily. Because the ghost knows well, if these talismans touch the body, it will be excruciating and tragic. After dodging several talismans thrown by Adam, the old woman's ghost stopped and faced Adam. It let out a very magical laugh, then it repeatedly mocked Adam. It also did not forget to remind Adam that just let it touch him, it will burn him to ashes. Faced with the ghost's mockery and threats, Adam didn't show anger or haste. His lips still had the familiar smile. This made the old woman's ghost feel extremely angry, once again rushing to attack Adam. Picking the right moment when the ghost approached him, Adam immediately swung the talismans in his hand. Just like the previous times, the old woman's ghost could still be easily dodged. It kept flying around the room. While dodging the charms, it let out a ghostly laugh full of satisfaction. Amid the scene of the ruined warehouse, the ghost's laughter makes everything here even more terrifying. The old woman's ghost also stopped after seeing Adam throw all the last charms in his hand. Now it was more gratifying than ever. Still with a proud voice echoing near and far, it tells Adam that he has wasted every opportunity. Now it will be time to burn him. But it seems that the lack of weapons on hand to confront the ghost does not worry Adam at all. On the contrary, he was satisfied with this. With a meaningful smile, Adam told the ghost that up until now, he'd let it dance enough. Now he really took action. Hearing Adam's words, the old woman's ghost felt confused and a little scared. Faced with the ghost's skepticism in front of him, Adam suddenly became unusually serious. He raised his hands, clasped each other. His fingers and hands continuously performed swift and seamless movements. This is the method of making a seal that his master taught him, with finger movements. Adam's mouth also continuously recited incantations. Until now, the ghost of the old woman realized the truth about what Adam had just done. The talismans that Adam threw were not actually meant to defeat it but had a different purpose. But by the time the ghost realized, it was too late. At first, when he first saw the way Adam threw the charms, the old woman's ghost felt a little wrong. But at that time, it only thought it was so clumsy because of Adam's limited ability. But now, when looking back, the old woman's ghost realized that the talismans were scattered on the ground, somehow arranged into a magic circle. By the time Adam reached the last chant, the charms burned fiercely. The old woman's ghost was immediately controlled by the surrounding talismans. No matter how hard the ghost tried, it couldn't get out. It is a strange thing that, although it was on fire, the talismans were not burned. This creates a highly magical and imaginary scene. Despite being controlled by Adam's ring of fire, the old woman's ghost still refused to submit. It repeatedly rushed at the talismans to find a way out but failed. By that time, it became more and more panicky. The more the ghost struggled, the stronger the halves from the talismans emitted, which scared the spirit even more. This is understandable because this homeless woman was burned by the fire. Not only that, but she also burned for a very long time. So, when she saw the fire surrounding her, the old woman's ghost became extremely panicked. It kept emitting cries for help and groans of pain. Standing outside watching, Adam realized that was enough. It was time to talk to this ghost. He began to ask the old woman's ghost why it wanted to harm an innocent child. At Adam's question, the ghost just remained silent. Seeing this, Adam threatened that he would increase the fire, burning it until it completely dissipated if it refused to tell the truth. Initially burned by the flames of the surrounding talismans, now, Adam threatened to increase the fire, causing the old woman's ghost to be extremely frightened. On top of that, the old woman's ghost knew that Adam wasn't joking. With no other choice, the ghost accepted Adam's offer. It would tell him everything. With a ghostly voice, the old woman's ghost began to tell everything. It started when she passed away. When the fire was extinguished, there was almost nothing left, only the black body of the poor woman. At this moment, her soul is looking at her body for the last time. The scene in front of her really wants to cry, but the soul has no tears to cry. She was a homeless person without a place to live when she was alive, even after death. After watching his charred body for a while longer, the ghost began to walk away. Although she didn't know where to go, staying here and looking at her body was too much for this poor ghost to bear. The ghost of the old woman thought it would all end here, but it didn't. As soon as it reached the door of the barn, the spirit was immediately bounced back. Not understanding what was going on, the ghost kept trying a few more times without success. It could only stand and watch the open door at this point but could not get through. For some, they see death as a release from their unfortunate fate, but this is not the case with this poor woman. Although she is dead, her soul still cannot rest. Even walking away from here to find a way to escape cannot do it. Just like that, the ghost of the old woman stood looking at the warehouse door for how long she couldn't remember. From the feeling of disappointment, suffering, gradually, the ghost becomes angry and resentful. It regrets everything, from the miserable life before to the sudden death. All the inherent feelings have disappeared. Only resentment is the only thing that remains. The old woman's ghost was imprisoned in the dilapidated warehouse day after day until the arrival of 3 children. It was Tony's group of friends. The children had organized a small expedition, and this warehouse was their target. Out of these 3 boys, Tony stands out the most. He's still young, so people don't pay much attention to it. Still, he really has excellent characteristics in terms of numerology. This immediately caught the ghost's attention, and she tried to approach him. During Tony and his friends exploring the warehouse, the ghost quietly followed him without his knowledge. But when the boy left, something unexpected happened. I don't understand how, but the ghost was able to get through the door of the warehouse, which it has not been able to do for a long time. In following Tony, the old woman's ghost noticed that this boy had a pleased family. This makes the ghost feel jealous, a loner, without family or children. What the spirit witnessed makes it even angrier. Until one day, the ghost decided to drag the boy with her to no longer be alone. For a few days, the ghost of the old woman repeatedly attacked Tony. Still, all were unsuccessful because the people around him were discovered in time. When the ghost was about to make the final move, Adam appeared, and everything changed completely.